there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Subnautica. I still want to play that game. I haven't played it. And I keep hearing great things about it.
The water is so colorful.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So beautiful. Okay, so he's obviously in here. Let's go say hello. It's a abandoned submarine. That's freaking awesome. Hello?
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was.
Yes. You threw me in the water and I almost drowned. Just like how I learned in real life. I remember you too.
He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind.
Yes, you are.
He understands you've returned to face Lupa-Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
The light shines on!
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff. It's not that it won't keep your head above the surface, but it needs improving to carry you across the thick goo out by the Porky Puff.
I had to wash myself off first.
Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny.
In that case, I'm doing my stuff here with you. Gear.
Better than nothing.
And we'll return. Hold on, warm my head smell like sewage. This better not be what I think it is. And again, it is a sewer
Daytime
tunnel.
is a good time to be outside.
Just in case. No. Okay. Oh, these things. little taste of that each node match each other.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Something bad is gonna happen, isn't it? Okay, that's not gonna work, so I guess. I'm thinking. These things are always confusing. It's not yellow. I believe it's... Okay. I know something bad gonna happen or whatever. Crap. Maybe I'm not looking at it the wrong way. I think connect that with a yellow. That obviously is supposed to be yellow. Puzzle is my second weakness next to math. Yellow, white. Okay.
That wasn't your tum-tum rumbling. job.
Healthy Gen 175. Durations. So Healthy Gen item. Wait, can I? No. Oh, what's this? Health pack.
So many places to be today.
Break the wall. Falcon. Select which lights. Select which light is selected. Change the color light, press X. Switching the color of one light will also change all the adjacent lights. Use the moves to make all the lights turn green. I'm still waking up here. The puzzle solving part of my brain is not like on right now. Turn to red. Huh. That works.
Wow, lucky.
All right. Oh, I like modern one.
Tonight's your chance to be sneaky.
Yeah, I don't care if it's dry, I'm not touching it. Given that we are in the sewer. And I touched it. Oh, hey Goop, I found your cousin. Okay, hold on.
Running low.
Impaled. Alright, let's go. Probably should wait till you heal first. Catch my breath. Yeah, be alright. I gotta give it a good. Where is he?
Middle life.
I'm fine, I'm fine. turret. Ooh, piece of candy.
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Yeah, I'm not digging that. Hey, found your cousin. Also got this.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf-archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks.
Please don't tell me we're gonna be throwing ducks at him.
That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him berth. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it.
Sweet. I saw him taking a leak here. Wait.
Let's see.
Alright, let's go. This is so cool.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo.
Seems selfish.
They made a lot of green, which is all they really cared about. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
Oh, I can go faster. Oh, heck yeah, jet ski.
Welcome to the surf-archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. This thing purrs like an aqua cat. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. On your own again. Yeah. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, Bad? Not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor.
Crown.
Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favorite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up.
Drinking makes you dumb.
It makes most dumber, but that's his special burden to bear. He wants you to know he has other interests, too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
Tell me more about the gum cracks.
They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings.